Hello everyone, welcome to watch my channel. I'm Sun and I'm recording this video because I want to share my experience learning English with ChatGPT and ELSA Speak. So let's see how it goes. Xin chào các bạn, chào mừng tới với kênh của mình. Mình tên là Sơn và mình ghi lại video này vì muốn chia sẻ kinh nghiệm học tiếng Anh với ChatGPT và ELSA Speak. Vậy thì hãy xem mới diễn ra như thế nào nha. Ok. Last day I review topic 4, 3, 2, and topic 1 I haven't reviewed yet. Okay, but okay, let's try review this this topic, and I'm going to create some question to answer about these topics. Okay, topic 1. Can you describe your typical day? Yes, my day routine is quite simple. Sure, my day routine is quite simple, but it helps me stay organized and productive. On weekdays, I usually wake up around 6:30. On weekdays, I usually wake up about 6:30. Around 6:30 in the morning. Around 6:30 in the morning. And the first thing I do is drink a little and drink a glass of water. Then I head to the bathroom and to brush my teeth and wash my face. After that, I take a quick shower and get dressed. Around 7 a.m. I have breakfast with my family. We normally eat something light like noodles, bread, and eggs, like bread, eggs, or noodles. I also drink a cup of coffee to wake up fully, to help me wake up fully. After breakfast, I leave my house and go to work or school, depending on the day. Depending on the day, I leave home. I leave my home. I leave home at about 7:30 and go to work or school, depending on the day. I usually commute by motorbike, which takes around 20 minutes. My workday starts at 8 and ends at 5. During the day, I attend meetings, respond to emails. I attend meetings, respond to emails, and work on my daily tasks. Work on my daily tasks. I also take a short lunch break. I also take a short lunch break at around noon, often with my coworkers. We usually eat at a small restaurant nearby and chat about everything from work to school to family. After work, after work, I get home. After work, I get home at after work. I get home at around 5:30 in the morning. Uh, I usually take time. I usually take time to relax. I usually take some time to relax. In sometimes I watch YouTube videos or listen to music. Sometimes I watch YouTube's videos or listen to music. If I have more free time, I also like to read. If I have more free time, I also like to read and do some light exercise, like walking, like also like to read or exercise or do some light exercise like walking or stretching. Around 7 p.m., my family has dinner together. Around 7 p.m., my family has dinner together. Uh, is one of my favorite parts of my day because we can eat and share, we can talk and share stories of the day. In the evening, I try not to. I try to avoid walking too much. Um, I may check social medias as I may check I may check messages. I may check social media or message um, some friends. I may check social media or message some friends. And sometimes I watch a short movie or TV series. Before going to bed, I wash my face. Before going to bed, I wash my face. Um, I brush my teeth, wash my face again, and set my alarm for the next day. Um, I go to bed around 10:30 or 11 p.m. I usually go to bed at around 10:30 or 11 p.m. That's a typical day for me. It may seem ordinary, I enjoy the um, I enjoy the routine and the small things that make each day special. Okay. Mm, give me 20% according accor according uh according this paragraph. Give me 20% and I will answer it. Okay. Well, 20% about your daily routine. What time do you usually wake up on weekdays? One. What time? I talk first and I write later. Okay. What time do you usually wake up on weekday? On weekdays, I usually wake up around 6:30 in the morning. Okay. What is the very first thing you do after waking up? The first thing I do is drink a little and drink a glass of water. the first thing I do after I waking up is stretching a little and is stretching and drink a cup of water. I stretch a little and drink a glass of water. Okay. Why do you drink a glass of water in the morning? I drink a glass of water in the morning because it helps me feel more refreshed. Okay. Like like do you take a quick shower before or after breakfast? I I usually take a quick shower before breakfast. Okay. Need why? It's no need, right? What time do you normally have breakfast? Uh, I I normally have breakfast around 7 a.m. What kinds of food do you usually eat for breakfast? Uh, I normally eat something like bread, eggs, or noodles. Do you prefer coffee or tea in the morning? I prefer coffee in the morning because it helps me wake up fully. Okay. How do you usually commute to work or school? How do you usually commute to work or school? I usually commute to work or school by motorbike. To work by motorbike, uh, which takes around 20 minutes. How long do uh, how do you usually commute to work or school? I usually commute to work or school by motorbike. How long does your commute take? Um, it takes my commute takes my commute my commute takes around 20 minutes. Uh, at what time does your coworkers and what time does your workday usually start? My workday starts at 8 and ends at 5 p.m. What activities do you typically do at work? Um, I during my work, I usually attend meetings, respond to emails, and work on my daily tasks. My daily tasks. Where do you usually have lunch? Hmm, I usually have lunch at a small restaurant nearby. Who do you often have lunch with? I often have lunch with my coworkers. What times does your coworker? What times does your workday finish? My workday finish at around 5 p.m. Uh, what do you usually do to relax after work? I usually. What do you usually do relax to relax? Uh, After work, I take some time to relax. Mm, I do what? I forget it. I listen to music. Okay, I listen to music. I play games on my phone. Okay, but I need to remember it. Oh, I watch YouTube. I watch YouTube videos or listen to music. Okay. Do you prefer watching YouTube or reading in your free time? Uh, I prefer watching YouTube in my free time. But if I have more free time, I also like to read. At what time do you usually have dinner? I usually have dinner around 7 p.m. With my family. Often with my family. Uh, why is dinner your favorite part of the day? Why is dinner dinner is my favorite part of the day because um, but because this time we can talk and share stories. What activities do you often do in the evening before bed? You often do in the evening. What activity do you often do in the evening before bed? Mm, in the evening, I I I try not to working too much. I try avoid working too much. I try to avoid working too much. Um, I usually I may uh, uh, check social media or message some friends, and sometimes I watch a short movie or TV series. Okay, what time do you normally go to bed? Uh, I go to bed. I usually go to bed around 10:30 or 11 p.m. Okay, let's write down. Okay, what time do you usually wake up on weekdays? Um, on weekdays, I usually wake up uh, at around 6:30 in the morning. Two. What's the very first thing that you do after waking up? Hmm. The very first thing I do after waking up is stretch a little and drink a glass of water. Okay. Three. Why do you drink a glass of water in the morning? I drink a glass of water in the morning because uh, it helps me feel more refreshed. What time do you take a quick shower before or after breakfast? I take a quick shower mm, before breakfast. Breakfast too. Okay, fine. What time do you normally have breakfast? I normally have breakfast around 7 a.m. a.m. With my family. Okay. 6. What kinds of food do you usually eat for breakfast? Um, I normally eat something light like bread. Bread có ép không ta? Bread có dùng ép được không? Bread không dùng ép được hả? Bread mì. Bread is or noodle. Okay. 7. Do you prefer coffee or tea in the morning? I prefer coffee in the morning because it helps me wake up early. Okay. 8. How do you usually commute to work or school? I usually commute to work or school by motorbike. 9. How long does your commute take? My commute takes around 20 minutes. To get there. 10. And at what time does your workday usually start? Workdays. My workday usually start at 8 a.m. 11. What activities do you typically do at work? I often attend visitor, attend meeting, respond the email, and work on my daily task. Well, where do you usually have lunch? I usually have lunch with my at a small restaurant near my office. 13. Who do you often have lunch with? I often have lunch with my co-worker. Okay. What time do your work days finish? My work day finish uh, at 5 p.m. 15. What do you usually do to relax after work? After work, I take some time to relax. I watch YouTube videos or listen to music. 16. Do you prefer watching YouTube or reading in your free time? In my free time, I prefer watching YouTube. Because it has many contents to watch. But if I have more free time, I also like to read, especially about comic or manga. Okay, I like it. Comic or manga. 7. No. 17. And what time do you usually have dinner? I usually have dinner around 7 p.m. Okay, 18. Why is dinner is your favorite part of the day? Dinner is my favorite part of the day because I can talk and share story with my family. 19. What activities do you often do in the evening before bed? Before bed, I try to avoid working too much. I may check social media or chat some friends. Sometimes I watch a short movie or TV series. Siri, nếu mà nói Siri có add không ta? Có add đúng không? Ok. Okay. This 20. 20. What time do you normally go to bed? I usually go to bed around 10:30 or 11 p.m. Okay.
Rất tốt. Bạn đã trả lời đủ 20 câu, ý nghĩa rõ ràng, nhưng mình phát hiện nhiều lỗi nhỏ về ngữ pháp, chính tả và cách dùng từ. Theo chế độ vòng lặp sửa lỗi sâu đa năng, mình sẽ bài sửa lỗi Daily Requestions. 1. Chính tả and lỗi nhỏ Fissert, first, refreshed, refresh, contents, content. 2. Ngữ pháp and cấu trúc Q13. With my coworker nên là with my coworkers. Bạn nói often, tức là nhiều người. Q14. My workday finish phải là my workday finishes, động từ thêm is. Q15. I take some time to relax nên là I take some time to relax. Chat some friends nên là chat with some friends. 3. Cách diễn đạt tự nhiên hơn. Q takes around 20 minutes to get there. Có thể rút gọn. Takes around 20 minutes. Comic or manga. Tiếng Anh thường nói comics or manga. Phiên bản sửa đúng. 1. Weekdays, I usually wake up at around 6:30 in the morning. The very first thing I do after waking up is stretch a little and drink a glass of water. I drink a glass of water in the morning because it helps me feel more refreshed. 4. I take a quick shower before breakfast. 5. I normally have breakfast around 7 a.m. with my family. 6. I normally eat something light like bread, eggs, or noodles. 7. I prefer coffee in the morning because it helps me wake up fully. 8. I usually commute to work or school by motorbike. 9. My commute takes around 20 minutes. 10. My workday usually starts at 8 a.m. 11. I often attend meetings, respond to emails, and work on my daily tasks. 12. I usually have lunch at a small restaurant near my office. 13. I often have lunch with my coworkers. 14. My workday finishes at 5 p.m. 15. After work, I take some time to relax. I watch YouTube videos or listen to music. 16. In my free time, I prefer watching YouTube because it has a lot of content to watch. But if I have more free time, I also like to read, especially comics or manga.
Content.
17.
Not
I usually have dinner around 7 p.m. 18. Dinner is my favorite part of the day because I can talk and share stories with my family. 19. Before bed, I try to avoid working too much. I may check social media or chat with some friends, and sometimes I watch a short movie or TV series. 20. I usually go to bed around 10:30 or 11 p.m. Bài tập tương tự để kiểm tra bạn. Hãy sửa 3 câu sai sau theo cùng dạng lỗi mà bạn vừa mắc. 1. My friend enjoy reading manga every night. 2. I usually drinks a cup of tea in the morning. 3. Yesterday, I chat some classmates after dinner. Bạn thử sửa 3 câu này đi, mình sẽ kiểm tra tiếp và mở vòng lặp sửa lỗi nếu còn sai.
My friend enjoys reading mangas every night too. I usually drink a cup of tea in the morning. 3. Yesterday, I just some classmates after. Yesterday, I chat with some classmates after dinner. Tôi muốn hỏi tại sao không dùng just some friends mà phải thêm it Nếu không dùng có sai ngữ pháp không?
Câu hỏi rất hay. Mình giải thích kỹ nhé. Vì sao phải nói chat with someone? 1. Bản chất ngữ pháp. Chat trong tiếng Anh là intransitive verb, nội động từ, thường không đi trực tiếp với tân ngữ. Khi muốn nói chuyện với ai, ta cần thêm giới từ with. I chatted with my friends. She is chatting with her mom. Nếu bỏ with, câu sẽ sai ngữ pháp hoặc nghe rất thiếu tự nhiên. 2. So sánh với động từ khác. Một số động từ giao tiếp có thể đi trực tiếp với tân ngữ, không cần with. Call someone, gọi ai đó. Text someone, nhắn cho ai đó. Email someone, gửi email cho ai đó. Nhưng chat không hoạt động như vậy, bắt buộc phải có with. 3. Ví dụ minh họa. I chatted my friend yesterday. Sai. I chatted with my friend yesterday. Đúng. She is chatting her classmates online. She is chatting with her classmates online. 4. Ngoại lệ hiếm gặp. Trong ngôn ngữ chat trực tuyến hiện đại, đôi khi người bản ngữ rút gọn chat someone up, tán tỉnh, bắt chuyện. Nghĩa khác hẳn, he tried to chat her up at the party, nhưng đó là một phrasal verb đặc biệt, không phải chat thông thường. Kết luận, nói chat with someone, đúng chuẩn ngữ pháp. Nếu bỏ with, câu sai hoặc dễ bị hiểu nhầm. Bạn có muốn mình làm một bảng so sánh các động từ giao tiếp chat, talk, speak, call, text, message, email để bạn nhớ dễ hơn không? Quay lại phần bài tập 3 câu bạn vừa làm. Bài gốc 1. My friend enjoy reading manga every night. Hi, I usually drinks a cup of tea in the morning. Yesterday, I chat some classmates after dinner. Đáp án của bạn. My friend enjoys reading manga every night. Hi, I usually drink a cup of tea in the morning. Yesterday, I chat with some classmates after dinner. Sai thì của đầu mối. Câu 1. Bạn sửa đúng, thêm s cho động từ số ít. Câu 2. Bạn sửa đúng, bỏ s vì chủ ngữ là ai. Câu 3. Bạn mới thêm with nhưng chưa chuyển động từ chat sang quá khứ. Đáp án đúng cuối cùng. 1. My friend enjoys reading manga every night. 2. I usually drink a cup of tea in the morning. Yesterday, I chatted with some classmates after dinner. Bạn làm rất tốt, chỉ còn sót lỗi thì quá khứ thôi. Bài tập tiếp theo cùng dạng lỗi, hãy sửa 3 câu sau. 1. She go to the gym every morning. We watches TV after dinner. Last night, I talked with my teacher about the project. Bạn thử sửa đi, mình sẽ kiểm tra tiếp.
Ừm, Rồi, qua cái bài mới đi ha. Quay ra ngoài chat. Vậy thì message some friends là đúng. Mình dùng chat with some friends là sai. Message chat chỉ có vậy dùng message some friends là đúng hay không? Ngoại động từ Some
Câu
là
hỏi này rất chuẩn vì nó đụng đúng sự khác biệt giữa message và chat. So sánh message và chat. 1. Message
some
là ngoại động từ, có
đi
thể đi
với
trực tiếp với tân ngữ,
tự
không cần with.
đếm được,
Nghĩa, gửi tin nhắn cho
không
ai. Ví
đếm
dụ,
được.
I messaged my friend yesterday. She often messages her boss in the morning. Vì vậy, message some friends đúng ngữ pháp. 2. Chat là nội động từ, không đi trực tiếp với tân ngữ, cần giới từ with để chỉ đối tượng giao tiếp. Ví dụ, I chatted my friend. I chatted with my friend. 3. Ví dụ so sánh. Yesterday, I messaged my friend on Facebook. Gửi tin nhắn cho bạn. Yesterday, I chatted with my friend on Facebook. Nói chuyện, trao đổi qua chat. Thấy sự khác biệt chứ? Message nhấn mạnh hành động gửi, còn chat nhấn mạnh hành động nói chuyện qua lại. Kết luận. Message some friend. Câu hỏi rất trọng tâm. Mình giải thích chi tiết. Cách dùng some. 1. Với danh từ không đếm được, uncountable nouns. Some uncountable noun chỉ một lượng không xác định. I need some water, một ít nước. She bought some rice, một ít gạo. We had some information about the project, một ít thông tin. 2. Với danh từ đếm được số nhiều. Some plural countable noun chỉ một vài cái một số. I met some friends yesterday, một vài người bạn. She borrowed some books from the library, một vài quyển sách. We took some photos at the beach. 3. Với danh từ đếm được số ít, noun, không dùng some với danh từ số ít thông thường. I saw some friend yesterday. I saw a friend yesterday. Ngoại lệ, khi nói some singular noun để chỉ một người vật nhưng không rõ danh tính, Văn nói hơi xuồng xã. Some guy called you just now. Có một anh nào đó vừa gọi bạn. Some girl left this note for you. Có một cô gái nào đó để lại mảnh giấy này cho bạn. 4. Tóm lại, some uncountable noun, đúng, some water, some advice. Some plural countable noun, đúng some friends, some books, some photos. Some singular noun, thường sai, trừ khi dùng nghĩa một ai đó, một cái gì đó không xác định. Bạn muốn mình làm cho bạn một sơ đồ tư duy, mind map bằng ký tự, để ghi nhớ cách dùng some và any không? Câu hỏi này nâng cấp rất hay. Thực ra, giới từ trong tiếng Anh không phân biệt đi với danh từ đếm được hay không đếm được. Điều quan trọng là ngữ cảnh, nghĩa. Nhưng mình sẽ hệ thống rõ để bạn dễ nhớ. Giới từ và loại danh từ đi kèm. 1. Giới từ thường đi với danh từ không đếm được. Những giới từ này hay xuất hiện trong cụm chỉ vật chất, khối lượng, trừu tượng, of, a piece of advice, a glass of water, a bit of luck, in trouble, in progress, in information, trong thông tin, with patience, with money, without knowledge, without sugar. Ví dụ, she gave me some advice on studying. The project is still in progress. 2. Giới từ thường đi với danh từ đếm được. Thường là cụm chỉ người, vật, số lượng cụ thể. Among friends, among people. Between two options, between chairs. For students, for teachers, for jobs. By cars, by buses, phương tiện đếm được. Ví dụ, he shared the money among friends. This book is useful for students. Trái, giới từ có thể đi với cả hai loại danh từ. Đây là nhóm quan trọng nhất, dùng được cả cho countable and uncountable. With friends, with water, without books, see, without money. About people, about information, at the table, at work, in a city, in trouble, on the desk, on time, of a group of students, a glass of water. Ví dụ, she is talking with friends. Coffee with sugar tastes better. Ooh, he is worried about his exams. Don't worry about money. Kết luận, không có luật cố định. Giới từ A chỉ đi với countable, giới từ B chỉ đi với uncountable. Thực tế, nhiều giới từ linh hoạt quan trọng là danh từ đó trong ngữ cảnh nào. Mình có thể làm cho bạn một bảng 2 cột countable và uncountable plus một cột chung để bạn nhìn trực quan hơn. Bạn có muốn mình trình bày theo dạng bảng không?
Patient with tự đếm được. Chà, sao tùm lum hết trơn. Rồi, qua khác. Let's talk. Can you describe your typical day? Sure, my daily routine is quite simple, but it helps me stay organized and productive. On weekdays, I usually wake up around 6:30 in the morning. The first thing I do is stretch a little and drink a glass of water. Then, I head to the bathroom to brush my teeth and wash my face. After that, I take a quick shower and get dressed. At around 7 a.m., I have breakfast with my family. We normally eat something light like bread, eggs, or noodles. I also drink a cup of coffee to help me wake up fully. After breakfast, I leave home at about 7:30 and go to work or school, depending on the day. I usually commute by motorbike, which takes around 20 minutes. My workday starts at 8 and ends at 5 p.m. During the day, I attend meetings, respond to emails, and work on my daily tasks. I also take a short lunch break at around noon, often with my coworkers. We usually eat at a small restaurant nearby and chat about everything from work to family. After work, I get home around 5:30. I usually take some time to relax. Sometimes I watch YouTube videos or listen to music. If I have more free time, I also like to read or do some light exercise, like walking or stretching. Around 7 p.m., my family has dinner together. It's one of my favorite parts of the day because we can talk and share stories. In the evening, I try to avoid working too much. I may check social media or message some friends, and sometimes I watch a short movie or TV series. Before going to bed, I brush my teeth, wash my face again, and set my alarm for the next day. I usually go to bed around 10:30 or 11 p.m. That's a typical day for me. It might seem ordinary, but I enjoy the routine and the small things that make each day special. Just need to strike later. I had a bathroom to have. Really or school. My workday. My workday. Short lunch. Short lunch break at around noon. To relax. To relax. Okay, it's correct almost everything. Feature on how you improve English to make the most with application in desktop or laptop. What? Này cái 85%. Recording guide practice. But more function. Daily life. Daily. Set me week. Cái âm y hay sai nhiều quá ta? Chỗ sai âm y không? Sao y. Sao attend, around. You forgot the pronunciation. Attend. Your mouth should be just a little opened, and your tongue and lips should be very relaxed. Around. Attend, around. People call e a long vowel. This doesn't have to be long, but making it longer while keeping a tongue tense is helpful way to practice some people. So, owl, noodle, workplace, arm, e, owl, and r is okay. Owl. Skill need to improvement. Skill and in sound. Correct, good. Âm vô thanh này vẫn là khó nhất. Sợ. Okay. Topic 2. What do you usually do in your free time? In my free time, I'd like to do a mix of relaxing and fun activities that help me recharge. One of my favorite hobbies is listening to music. I enjoy different types of music depending on my mood. Sometimes I go for calm acoustic songs, and other times I prefer a bit pop or electronic music. Music helps me relax and clear my mind after a long day. Another thing I really enjoy is watching movies or TV shows. On weekends, I often spend a couple of hours catching up on the latest episodes of my favorite series. I usually choose light comedies and or action films because they help me unwind. If I have more free time, I like watching documentaries too, especially about nature or history. Besides that, I also enjoy spending time outdoors. I often take short walks around my neighborhood or go to the park. Being outside, even just for 20-30 minutes, really helps me feel more refreshed. Sometimes I go for a jog or do simple stretching exercises at home. I don't have a strict workout routine, but I try to stay active a few times a week. Reading is another hobby I try to keep up with. I'm mostly reading articles online or short stories in English. to improve my vocabulary. It's both enjoyable and useful for learning. On weekends, I also hang out with my friends. We usually meet up at a cafe to chat or play board games. Sometimes we go out for a meal together or watch a movie or at the cinema. Spending time with people I care about is always a great way to relax and feel connected. Overall, my free time is a mix of quiet moments and social time. I think it's important to have hobbies that make you feel happy and help you forget about stress for a while. Even if I'm busy, I try to make time for the things I enjoy. Hmm, what do you usually do for time? I like to do recharge. Acoustic, acoustic songs. Upbeat, upbeat, upbeat. Vẫn chưa phát âm được cái từ upbeat này. Upbeat, upbeat. Hãy khó phát âm ta. Upbeat,
Upbeat.
upbeat, 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 upbeat. So clear mind. Spend. Couple of catch up latest episode. My favorite scene. Take short walks around my neighborhood over the park. A short story in phát âm sai trên này board games. Let's establish. Okay. Tôi thường thường không rõ khi nào bỏ âm cuối và khi nào phát âm luôn âm cuối trong tiếng Anh. Và nối sang và nối âm cuối sang từ tiếp theo trong tiếng Anh này nè.
Rất hay. Đây là một vấn đề cốt lõi trong phát âm tiếng Anh tự nhiên, Connected Speech, và đa số người học đều bị mơ hồ chỗ này. Mình sẽ chia ra rõ ràng theo từng nguyên tắc để bạn dễ nắm. 1. Khi nào giữ nguyên và phát âm âm cuối rõ ràng, khi từ đó đứng một mình hoặc trước dấu ngắt. Ví dụ, stop, âm nghe rõ vì đứng cuối câu. Big, strong, big, và rõ vì có dấu phẩy. Khi từ sau bắt đầu bằng nguyên âm yên lặng hoặc tạm ngừng hơi. Ví dụ, black coffee thường vẫn giữ rõ vì sau đó là phụ âm. 2. Khi nào nối âm linking? Khi từ kết thúc bằng phụ âm từ sau bắt đầu bằng nguyên âm a, i, o, u. Ví dụ, pick up, âm nối sang turn off. Khi từ kết thúc bằng từ sau bắt đầu bằng nguyên âm. Ví dụ, far away, nối liền. 3. Khi nào âm cuối biến mất, Elysian bỏ hẳn. Trong nói nhanh, khi âm cuối là phụ âm tắc p, k, b, d, g và sau đó là một phụ âm khác. Người bản xứ thường nuốt mất âm này. Ví dụ, next day, âm gần như biến mất, còn lại nối sang d. Friendship, âm bị nuốt, nghe thành friendship. Khi có hai phụ âm giống nhau liền nhau. Ví dụ, big girl, âm ghi chỉ phát một lần. Hạt răng 4. Quy tắc ưu tiên sự trôi chảy. Người bản ngữ ưu tiên nói trơn tru liền mạch hơn là phát âm từng âm rời rạc. Nghĩa là giữa phụ âm, nguyên âm nối. Giữa phụ âm có thể nuốt bỏ một âm, cuối câu hoặc nhấn mạnh, giữ nguyên âm cuối. 5. Ví dụ so sánh. Câu gốc, I picked it up yesterday. Cách sách vở, I picked. Cách nói thật, I picked it, âm biến mất. Tóm lại, phụ âm, nguyên âm, nối, phụ âm, first phụ âm, dễ nuốt biến mất âm đầu. Cuối câu, dấu ngắt, nhấn mạnh, giữ nguyên. Người bản xứ không cố bỏ hay giữ, mà chỉ để cho hơi thoát tự nhiên, thành ra có quy luật trên. Bạn có muốn mình làm cho bạn một bảng luyện tập 3 cột, giữ âm, nối âm, nuốt âm, kèm ví dụ và bài tập điền để bạn thực hành luôn không?
Ok. Giữ nguyên âm mà phát âm cuối rõ ràng. Stop, big, strong. Black coffee. Black coffee. Black coffee. Black coffee. Stop. Phụ âm. Picked up. Pick up. Pick up. Kết thúc bằng phụ âm. Pick. Pick. Nguyên âm. Pick up. Turn off. Turn off. Turn off. Turn off. Turn off. Khi từ kết thúc bằng R. Far away. Far away. Far away. Far away. Far away. Khi âm nào cuối biến mất trong thanh, khi âm cuối là phụ âm tắc. Next day. Chỗ biến mất. Next day. Next day. Next day. Next. Next day. Next day. Friendship. 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 Pickle. Pickle. Hai phụ âm. Pickle. Chữ âm cuối. Stopped. He is big. He is big. He is big. Nối âm. Pick up. Pick up. Turn off. Turn off. Turn off. Far away. Far away. Far away. Nuốt âm. Next day. Next day. Next day. Next day. Pickle. Pickle. Friendship. Friendship. Okay. Okay. I have more theory to how to speak correctly. Okay, we'll stop here. Thanks for watching and see you in the next videos. Mình sẽ dừng tại đây. Cảm ơn các bạn vì đã theo dõi và hẹn gặp lại các bạn ở những video lần sau.